Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Proper Take. It's Monday, the 2nd of May. So this is the first day in May that we're giving our picks. April was fantastic. We were up 28 and a half units in April in the end. So let's hope to keep that going and kill May. We've got a fully packed day today with sports, with NHL playoffs starting off today, as well as NBA playoffs going on, and as well as baseball. We did have the White Sox in the early game, hoping that they will close out this game. For us, it's in the top of the fifth inning right now. They're up 2-0. So let's get to NHL, shall we? We've got the Bruins against the Hurricanes in the first game in Carolina. Both teams looking pretty much healthy as good as they can probably be lineup wise, so that should be an interesting matchup. And then we've got the Lightning at the Maple Leafs. Lightning are slight underdogs, obviously, going into this game or into these playoffs as back-to-back Stanley Cup winners, winning the last 2 years. So they'll be looking for a three-peat, which will be crazy. And then you got the Blues against the Wild. Marc-Andre Fleury is confirmed in goal for the first game of the series. And then you got the Kings against the Oilers. So all home teams are favorite, which you'd have expected in those games. And then you've got the NBA. You've got the two games there. Obviously, you've got the 76ers against the Heat. Now, the 76ers, as we know, Embiid is out. They don't know how long he's going to be out for. They said indefinitely. He's at least got the concussion, which is at least 7 days out that we know of. The Heat have got a bunch of players questionable. Kyle Lowry is confirmed out as of now. They have literally Tyler Hero, Butler, Strus, Tucker, Martin, Morris, all listed as questionable right now. You know, I don't see them missing today's game, but it's something to keep an eye on. And then it's the first game of the Mavericks and the Suns. Now, I'm not going to lie. After that first series, I know Devin Booker was out and he was hurt for a few of the games. But even when he was in, they didn't look like the Suns of last year. They looked a little bit shaky. And something that the Mavs have in the West that pretty much no other team in the West has, apart from the Warriors, is great defense when they need to show up. They've played great defense this year, so they could give the Suns some trouble in this game, in this whole series, let alone this game. And then in baseball, you're going to have the Diamondbacks at the Marlins. You got the Zach Gallen versus Lopez. It's going to be a pitching battle right here for sure. Gallen is 0.60 ERA. And then you got Lopez at 0.39 ERA for the season. So both of them are giving up under 1 run a game, which is wild. I mean, the over-under is only 6.5. Hey, this could be one of those where they both get under each other's skin and end up giving a few runs each. You never know. And then you've got the Twins at the Orioles with Chris Paddock on the mound for the Twins and Tyler Wells on the mound for the Orioles. You got the Yankees at the Blue Jays. Montgomery pitching against Stripling. You've got the Braves, Max Fried pitching against Chris Bassett against the Mets in New York. Obviously, Mets had that great Sunday primetime win against the Phillies last night. You got the Mariners against the Astros with Gonzalez pitching against Odorizzi. Odorizzi really want to get his game back on because he's not been doing great. With a 6 ERA and a 1 win, 2 loss on his record so far this year. You got the Rays against the Athletics. Drew Rasmussen pitching against Jeffries. So that's pretty much all the games that are going on today. Well, that is all the games going on today across the three sports. So let's get to our picks. As we said, we did start with the White Sox, but we're going to give you a few other picks, and we might have more than three because, or we might not. We're going to go through them right now. We've got a bunch written down, but let's start off in the NHL. In the NHL, see, we really do like two games in the NHL for day one. We're actually going to take the Carolina Hurricanes against the Bruins. They are minus 115. So the Hurricanes against the Bruins, minus 115 money line. We're also going to take the St. Louis Blues. They're plus 115 against the Minnesota Wild. So in hockey, we got the Hurricanes money line and the Blues money line. In basketball, we're going to take the MAVS plus 6 against the SUNS. So we really like the MAVS today. I think they could even possibly upset them in game one. But we like the MAVS plus 6 against the SUNS. And then in baseball, we like the Braves money line against the METS. They are going to be slight underdog too. And be at plus 100 for the Braves. And that is what we're taking today. So let's go back again and tell them all in order. We are taking the Carolina Hurricanes money line against the Bruins, the St. Louis Blues money line against the Minnesota Wild, MAVS plus 6 against the SUNS, and the Atlanta Braves money line against the New York Mets. Okay, so there are 4 games of the day. Let's go 4-0 and kill it on the opening day of the NHL playoffs, the second day of the second round on NBA, and then just how we do on baseball. So good luck, everyone, and let's kill it today.